Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? Doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And?
And that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Okay, so although we found Victus' son, this mission is not yet over. But we need to select the next part on the galaxy map to continue it, which of course is the next thing we will do, after doing a quick round of the Normandy, as usual. And no updates on our military readiness. We're still at low but measurable.
I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, you could tell me the truth, but that's not in the cards, is it?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
What was that all about with the Primarch? Turian's up to something?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. All right.
I don't think he's buying it.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
We could be on the front lines. Why have they got us guarding a door anyway? He's gonna break regs right now.
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked with Moreau? Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that door.
Yep. In fact, there's a Ravager right behind me. Run! Okay, maybe not.
Commander, whatever you did on Tuchanka has the Turians sending a lot of messages.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong.
Would be helpful, though.
Commander?
No messages? No. Wait, talking about project, did I forget to do that last time? I think I did, didn't I? Liara wanted to see us, and I forgot to do that at the end of the rounds.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on Arachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point. So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous." The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think.
We've got a lot of jokes like that about Belgians in the Netherlands.
So that went well. Glad to see that Turians can flip out and lose their shit just like the rest of us.
They're under a lot of pressure.
You stole the Normandy, got blown up by the Collectors, and sent us on a suicide mission at the Galactic Core. And I haven't mutinied once. Not once.
And I appreciate it.
Commander?
No mutiny on this bounty.
I am impressed by your continued existence, Shepard. The probability of surviving as long as you have is low.
Thanks?
Hello, Shepard.
Okay, well, since I forgot about Liara's project last time, let's go up to my quarters and talk to her about it now.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
You're inflicting glyph on future generations? How cruel.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
Well, I'll say Commander Shepard was born on Mindoir, but never let what happened there define him. The Commander was also a skilled engineer, the best the Alliance ever offered in battle, in fact. He was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where he could. And it was a privilege to know him.
Careful, this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
That you did. Inappropriate music following that scene. But it's scenes like that that make me love this game, despite the flaws it sometimes has. One of my favorite scenes in the game. Didn't we pick up... definitely got a new helmet somewhere. Not that I'm using them, but I can at least show what they look like. The capacitor helmet. Okay, that looks silly. Let's see. I think this is we got a... No, not a new shoulder guard. We got something new. I think this is new. But I prefer power damage over weapon damage. That will do. I think I'm turning the music off here. Or at least changing it. You actually don't have to cycle through all the songs here to turn it off. It switches between on and off, but then switches songs. We didn't get anything new, but anyway. What do you think of the time capsules, Boo? That's what I thought you'd say. Wait, since the space hamster is called Boo, does that mean his cage is haunted? You know, like the Boo houses in Super Mario. Let's continue our rounds. Anybody in weird places? Liara and Garrus are in the lounge. Chuck was still by herself in the crew quarters.
Commander.
And has nothing to say.
Enough about me. What were you doing before we met up here?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Come on, spill it to Sony.
Very well. I fought several explosive battles with Cerberus. I helped Shepard stop a robotic assassin on Mars. Oh, and I discovered plans for a Prothean doomsday device that were buried for 50,000 years.
Yeah, so just this and that, huh?
That's quite a lot of this, and also quite a lot of that.
Turians on a secret mission to Tuchanka, huh? No one told me anything about it.
Well, that's why it's a secret mission.
I'm curious to see how this bomb on Tuchanka plays out. I don't suppose ignoring it is an option.
No, things tend to explode if you ignore them when there's bombs involved.
Good to see you.
Hello, Shepard.
I think they have more dialogue. If I can see if I can trigger it.
So, Archangel.
You heard about that, huh?
Your sojourn on Omega generated quite a few articles, not to mention security footage. There's one thing I couldn't dig up, though. Did you really take out 3 Blue Suns mercenaries with 1 bullet?
No, of course not. The third guy had a heart attack. Not fair to count him.
Okay. And taking out multiple enemies with 1 shot is not that difficult with somewhat heavy sniper rifles in this game. They just have to stand behind each other. I think they might have more dialogue still, but...
Good to see you.
No, apparently not. Wait, that means there's... Wait, of course, no. Morden and Eve. See if they're getting up to anything. Maybe more than singing more songs.
Certainly possible. Would require strengthening exercises. Get muscles to support weaker bone structure.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
Alloy of Edie's body not flexible like organic tissue could cause unintentional damage. Recommend pillows, cushions, possibly gel packs.
Okay, that's a little weirder, but yeah, alright, cushions.
Positioning critical to success. Can forward Edie charts, videos with relevant data.
No, Edie's pretty busy with, stuff. Let's send that to me. You're not gonna tell anyone about this, right? Like Shepard? Shepard doesn't really need to know.
Guarantee Shepard won't learn about it from me.
He's standing right there, isn't he?
I wish I wasn't.
I can see where you're coming from, Eve. Little things like that are also what make this game great. I'm still gonna check if they can trigger more dialogue. Nope. Well, at least we know for sure. Engineering.
You should not have let the Turian soldier evade his responsibility.
I take it Protheans didn't forgive many mistakes?
If he had been under my command, I would have marooned him in the desert, buried him in sand up to his neck, and let the wildlife feast on his eyes. If he survived that, I would have rewarded him by shooting him in the head. Good soldiers are a precious resource. The stupidity of one cannot be allowed to jeopardize the lives of the others.
What, no throwing him out the airlock? I'm disappointed in you.
The Turians are hiding something, Commander. Be careful.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Tuchanka was not always a wasteland. It once had jungles and forests. The Krogan didn't need the Reapers to destroy their world. They did it on their own. Such a foolish race. I am with my own thoughts.
I guess Allers won't be happy again, because I doubt she can report anything about this mission.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communication specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh. Well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
You're, missing the hints there, Donnelly.
All good, Commander.
Commander?
Have you found that thermal pipe yet? There's probably a store on the Citadel that carries thermal pipe.
Nope, haven't been to the Citadel since you asked me about that.
Dire news from Earth. Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas. Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate. Now, in the battle space.
Sounds like a nice article.
Commander.
Sir.
Brief, but to the point.
Parts of Tuchanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, the sand and everything.
I guess there's also less radioactive rubble in the desert back home.
Primarch's sun is in over his head, no?
That's an understatement.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Yes, it's you. Now shut up about it. I want to upgrade my Tempests. When this is the wrong terminal. We already have improved power recharge speed compared to before, because we picked up a new ultralight materials mod on Tuchanka, so we went from 173 to 180, which is already quite good. I mean, 200 is nice, but 180 is sort of around the ballpark that I at least want to stay in, regardless of what weapons I pick up. We will be using the Tempest for a while, though, so it's worth upgrading. It's also one of the cheaper weapons to upgrade, so that's nice. And my credits are steadily rising. Perhaps I can actually purchase that Paladin pretty soon. That would be nice. Of course, if I keep buying upgrades for other weapons, it's not going to happen. And the 5. Although the Phaeton is a good assault rifle, the only person who is using it is Garrus, and since I usually let him use his sniper rifle, I see no reason to upgrade it. I wonder if that further improved my cooldown. Probably should. We'll see once I... Wait, I did forget to check one thing. Damn it. We'll see once I go to the next mission. The thing I forgot to check is the broker terminal. Because I didn't go to Liara's office because
At your service.
She was elsewhere. And there's nothing. Okay, then let's go see what's up with this bomb. So we got a new one here. City ruins, locate bomb. Well, we're still dealing with Turians, so I'm still taking Garrus. And this time, let's take Edie. Garrus is okay. How's my cooldown now? 185. Not bad. And the mods are gone from the Phaeton. Stability damper and extended barrel. Why not? Again, he's not really going to use it, so who cares? But I still like to put mods on it anyway. Edie may use the Tempest. Although I like to vary weapons between squad mates, really letting her use the Shuriken is kind of pointless. Because it sucks, so... Ultralight materials is useless for her, of course. I'm not sure if this actually does anything for her, so... Let's just go for accuracy, although I don't think that's too useful for squad mates either. For pistols, I do actually prefer her to use the Scorpion as well. I don't think the piercing mod is actually useful on a Scorpion. What else do we have? Scope. Well, we have nothing else that could be useful for her, so let's stick with this. I won't be using this the Scorpion until the end of the game, so having Edie carry it can be useful in certain situations after I stop using it. For the time being, it just means she'll be using the same weapon as me. But she was doing that before anyway, so who cares? Does everybody have upgrades on everything? I think so. Yes. 3 points for Edie. Oh, whatever. I'll put another point in decoy. Nothing for anybody else.